I've talked to you a lot about Sodagate around here, about the situation on Princess with the fountain soda, the canned soda, and I've got even more soda charges to tell you about here on the Star Princess. It'll be interesting to see how it rolls out on the rest of the fleet, so we all need to be aware of it. Next up, I have got more space on one of my group cruises, so I'm going to let you know about that. It's a big deal. We're also going to be talking about a huge itinerary change. Big impact for Princess cruisers who are going to be sailing in the Caribbean. So I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Friday. It is November 15th of 2025. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please be sure to click on that subscribe button. And if you appreciate my updates, please give this video a thumbs up. We would love to get to 31,000 subscribers before we disembark the ship tomorrow morning. And so if you can help us with that, we would really appreciate it and appreciate you coming along and being part of the Let's Go family. Now, I want to start at the very top really quickly with this housekeeping item and let you know that I was out of space for my Alaska cruise tours for 2027. I now have some more space. I don't know how long I'm going to have that space. So if you would like to go on a fantastic Alaska cruise tour with us in 2027, please send me an email at your earliest convenience. I'll have Gordon link the video that tells you all about it. It is cruise tour Q like Quebec, B like Bravo, the number 8. And it does the land portion first, then we get on the ship and sail from Whittier to Vancouver. We go to all 5 of the Princess Lodges. It's a fantastic cruise tour, and when you compare the price, not much different than if you're just doing that 3-day land tour. So I feel like there's a lot of value for the money, plus you really get to see Alaska. So send me an email if you want to come. Next up, what is going on with charging for soda, even if you have a package? So we're here on the beautiful Star Princess. I love this ship. And when we were on the very first inaugural cruise that they had out of Barcelona, this was not operating yet. So in the Eatery, they have soda machines just like you're used to, you know, like at the gas station or like at a fast food place where you get, you know, you get your glass and then you go up and you fill, you know, pick what it is that you want. And the difference though is to use it, you use your medallion, right? And so keep in mind here, Gordon and I have the plus package, okay? So with the whole new situation with Princess, that entitles us to free fountain sodas. If we want a can of soda, there's a charge for it. Now, I do know that officially they have said if you really want a can, you can ask for it and they'll give it to you. They will, but then you're going to get a charge on your account for it. And so then you have to go ask for it to be taken off, and they're not quite as friendly about taking it off as they used to be. So I don't do that. There are some bars here and there on the ship that offer you a can of soda. If you ask for fountain soda, there are also some places that pour you some soda out of a can. So it really just depends on where you are, what time of day, what you're going to get. But this new situation, so you go up, and I've got this little video clip here to show you. You go up, you scan your medallion. Once you scan your medallion, it gives you 30 seconds to get whatever soda you want to get. So that means that you can pour 1 glass, you can pour 2 glasses, whatever it is you want. You have the option of getting, there's a little ice thing so that you can get ice and then put in your soda if you want. Here's what you need to know. It costs even if you just get a glass of ice. Someone that we're sailing with got a glass of ice the other day, and that was 16 cents. You can go ask a crew member for a glass of ice and cause them the work to go get it, and it's free. But if you go up to this machine and do it, you're going to be paying for your ice, plus you pay according to how much soda you get. It just shows up on your stateroom bill. We've asked ours to be removed. There is no sign, by the way, no sign. We found out about this showing up on our stateroom charges. Other people have told me it is showing up on their stateroom charges as well, so I know it's not just us. And initially, when you go to guest services and ask them to remove it, they say, oh, you know what, there's a sign there to let you know. There is no sign. And so they need to get a sign there before they charge people for it. But in the long run, you know what? Sit down at the table in the Eatery, wait for someone to offer, one of the crew members to come and offer to bring you a drink if you want to ask for a glass of soda. If they don't come, get up and go ask one for it, because that's free. If you get up and go over to that soda fountain machine, you're going to be paying for it. And so I noticed that when Gordon has just gotten one glass of soda for him, it is always, so far it's been like, what, at least $2, and if you get 2 glasses of soda, it's more. And so it's not an inexpensive glass of soda, and it's just the small plastic glasses that they have in the Eatery. It's not a big glass. Just throwing that out there. I want you to know. So let me know if you're seeing this on other Princess ships. I don't know if they have it on the Sun Princess. I'm not scheduled to be on the Sun Princess until next November, and I have a lot of things between now and then, so I don't really have time to fit in a cruise. So let me know what y'all are seeing on the Sun Princess, as well as if this is rolling out on any other ships. I know on the Discovery Princess aft that they have a soda machine, and you would have to scan your medallion, and it didn't stand very long at all, but you didn't have to pay for it. You just had to know to have your glass ready and be ready. So let me know. But I think, in my opinion, this is ridiculous. If you're someone that doesn't have a package and they want to charge us for soda, fine, that's fine. But if you have the soda package, the classic soda package, the plus package, or the premier package, I cannot imagine why they are charging for soda at the soda fountain when you can get it free, asking a crew member to do it and causing them extra work. So let me know what you think about all of this. All right, so the huge itinerary change, and to me, this is really huge. If you are going to be going on a Princess cruise and you were thinking that you were going to be going to Princess Cays, take a look at your itinerary. Now, the next cruise that we have scheduled in the Caribbean on Princess is not until November 29th of 2026. Happens to be a group cruise, so if you would like to come, we would love to have you. I chose it because it's right at the perfect time. It leaves on the Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend, and it goes for the week. It's the perfect time because they're decorating the ship then, so you get the whole holiday decoration feeling experience there. It's less expensive than the other weeks in December, and to me, it's the perfect time to go because you get to enjoy Thanksgiving with your family, and you don't have to cut into your Christmas time with your family. So anyway, come and join us if you would like. But on that cruise, we just received just barely a notification that instead of going to Princess Cays, we are going to Celebration Cays. Now, I am so excited about that because I have wanted to go to Celebration Cays, and I've been looking at Carnival Cruises deciding what I was going to book to get there. I don't have to do that now. So take a look at what your itineraries are doing. I have not received formal itinerary change notices from Princess yet for the cruises that I have booked for, Gordon and I, as well as for other people that are going, that their itinerary is impacted. But because we are on that cruise, we received a notice to our private email. Does that make sense? So let me know if you are receiving this. But the thing that I think that is really important, it's a few things that you need to think about with this visit to Celebration Cays. Several. So here we go. Number one, who thought that they were going to be bringing the other Carnival Corp brands there? I think from the standpoint of people getting to see it, I think that's awesome. But from the standpoint of what you're going to be paying for, it's a whole different thing. And so I'm going to tell you some of the costs associated with what you're going to want to perhaps do when you are at Celebration Cays. A really big difference though is when we were just at Princess Cays, they don't have like a lot of dining, and they just have, the barbecue they run. They've got the hamburgers, the hot dogs, some pork ribs, few kinds of salads, and then you could pick like a brownie or a cookie for dessert, and then you could either get lemonade or water to drink. It's not like you can't pick a soda, things like that, but it's all included. When you go to Celebration Cays, the food's not included, and your drink package that you have on your ship does not work. So there's a lot of options for different beverages, but you have to pay for them individually, and you're going to have to be paying for the food as well. So let me tell you a few things about that, as well as some of the things that are pretty popular options that people enjoy doing. So I do book people on Carnival Cruises. I book any cruise line. I book tour vacations as well, like land tours is what I'm trying to say. And so with my experience booking people on Carnival Cruises, there are so many different options of what you can buy to enjoy when you're at Celebration Cays. And I'm sure that they're going to be opening that up to Princess guests. I look and it's not open for us yet, but this is a pretty new change. But there are so many different things that you can book to experience while you're there on Celebration Key. But I want to tell you about the food and drinks first. So food from the food trucks costs around $12 to $13 per person for a main meal. They're going to have cocktails there, but they're going to be around $13 each. They'll have beer and wine that is going to range from $8 to $11. Doesn't say how much soda is going to cost. My guess, based on how much that soda machine upstairs costs, and it's not like one of those fancy machines, you know, where you pick, you want, you know, the Diet Coke or you want the raspberry Diet Coke. It's not like that. It's not one of those freestyle ones. It's just regular, like at the gas station. And so you're going to be paying for your drinks and for your food. The other things that people really enjoy, they're going to have day beds available. You can have it for up to 4 people for $149.99 for the day. If you want a cabana that's on the land, it can hold up to I think those cabanas hold like what, 4 to 6 people. Doesn't say. Those are $4.99 a day. If you want an aqua cabana, which is on the ocean there on the water, that is going to be $599.99 a day. They've got super villas, $1,999.99, so basically $2,000. If you want to go to that Pearl Cove Beach Club, which is an adults only area, you have to pay for admission to that. So that is going to be $100, so $99.99 per person, and you get a welcome drink with that. The open bar, you have to pay $139.99 per person, and you get to have 10 drinks. If you want to go in to that Pearl Cove Beach Club and have however many drinks you want to have, it's $179.99 per person. As I read through these prices and got to thinking about what it would be for our Princess Cruisers, it came to my mind that so far on Celebration Key in building it, they spent $600 million. They still have to extend the pier. They're planning to do that in 2026, which will be another $100 million. Extending that pier, I'm sure, will increase the number of ships that can come. But they were expecting, it is expecting to earn Carnival Corp billions of dollars. So we know that they're on the road to that. People, the reports that I have received for people that have gone to Celebration Key, they love it. When I read the reviews, watch other people's videos, people really do like Celebration Key because there are so many options of what to do there. You've got the family area, the kids area, you've got the adults only area, lots of options. So if you are booked on a Princess cruise and you get reassigned to not go to Princess Key, now you're going to be going to Celebration Key, let me know what you think about it. I'm going to tell you what I think about it after we go, because this is my experience this last week. So this last week we went to Princess Key. It was fine. I have been to Coco Cay, that perfect day at Coco Cay experience that Royal Caribbean has. I much prefer it. And I don't even have children with me. I don't have anybody that needs, you know, like a water slide to be happy. But there are really not a lot of options, and the beach areas there are pretty small. And overall, they were quite crowded the whole time we were there, and we were the only ship that was there. You have to tender in, which that was no big deal. They used really big boats, but between going to Coco Cay and going to Princess Key, I would always choose going to Royal Caribbean. There are lots of different areas though for people to enjoy there on Coco Cay. So I am excited to try Celebration Key. After we go there, I'm going to let you know which place I prefer the most. And yeah, it's just such a big shift in what we're used to around here. So let me know what you think about all this. If you're excited to try Celebration Key, or is this itinerary change going to make you change cruises? Let me know what you think, okay? I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.